Buddy, it's Binja the Body Whisperer here. How's it going? I've taken a bit of a hiatus, about 12 weeks to be exact, and I really don't. Part of that was part of it when I did my last thing. I did an 8-week challenge. I did the ultimate diet, and I stuck with the exercise program, and I actually, like, within that, overused my hamstrings. I think because I had a previous injury of my knee that is fine, the knee's fine, and then I still have some tightness in my lower back on this side that I'm still working on. But then during that, I was using my hamstrings or doing like leg curls and tightened up my hamstrings pretty good, so that my knee, one day I woke up, I could barely straighten my knee. So I've taken 12 weeks off. I've been at least walking, and I feel pretty good. I've eaten probably more sugar in the last 12 weeks than I did in the last year. But I also kind of wanted to see what would happen and what the process would be getting back into it, so that I could kind of show you kind of how my brain works when I kind of what the Binja stuff is like in practice for me. So I'm out of my routine, which happens because sometimes I'm on, doing different things, traveling around the world, whatever, between gigs. You get out of your routine, and when I get out, like, I get into a new routine really well, and it might not be the most ideal routine, right? So I'm getting back into it this week, and one of the things I'm going to do, which I find just works for me, is I have to make a video a day, whatever that is. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to look, but just checking in with you guys on a daily basis, and just kind of letting you know my process. Yesterday so today's, I'm heading back in so this is going to be week 1 of 12, and basically one of the things I'm starting to do is morning stretches. So before I get out of bed, I'm stretching my hips, my hip flexors, because that seems to be an area, my hamstrings, those seem to be tight areas. So I'm making that a morning routine. I'm not going to jump back in too hard because I want to keep the mobility. So I'm jumping back in every other day with 2 sets of the Spartacus. So 2 sets, one is like jumping rope, the other is going to be doing kind of different movements. So that'll be like 22 minutes every other day, plus my walking. No sugar. Moving into the slow carb diet and preparing for that. So getting groceries, things like that, and I'll talk about that as I kind of do it in a daily. And then daily video check-in to be accountability. So this is it. This is day 1. Come on board if you want to join, watch, share this with somebody who might be starting a routine and they need some extra motivation just from seeing someone else do it. So take care. Binja out. Keep moving, people.